I mean, Candace Owens 6 days ago. This is her talking about Emily Ratajkowski, very attractive model, also Bernie Sanders supporter.
She's called for a ceasefire.
Also, yeah, exactly. And what's interesting about this is Candace Owens had Norm Finkelstein on talk about Gaza. Was talking a lot of stuff about Gaza before she went on her
extremely short maternity leave.
That was basically just Christmas vacation, and now she's back, and I think, as far as I can tell, has shut up entirely about it. I don't know if Ben Shapiro has silenced Candace Owens. If Candace Owens has basically fallen in line, it certainly looks that way to me. But this is just like her talking about Ratajkowski, and skip to like where they actually put her on screen, because it's like this is so awful, and it's like also just an excuse to show Daily Wire people her body.
Yep.
Scroll ahead.
Here is it?
Sorry, keep going. I thought, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
There we go.
And I'll just say, just quickly to wrap up the Tim Pool part, maybe she doesn't really care what you think. That's the thing. I think that's the thing that bothers
Well, that's the problem, is that lesbians don't care about what men think, and that is to Tim Pool subscriber, that is offensive.
That's offensive. I mean, for once, a sexualized photo shoot was more designed for maybe gay women, lesbians, or, people that are attracted to whatever, than just the male gaze. That's the existential threat here.
But the right-wing content has not been doing extremely well. So they've been pivoting to these other like cultural, like here we're talking about the Kristen Stewart, or here we're talking about Emily Ratajkowski, and this has got like 2 million views. And look at what kind of content this is.
This picture, and I've covered this woman extensively on my show. She's one of the great purveyors of modern feminism. Yes, Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know what she has done in society other than be naked, what her contribution has been, other than at the very same time on insisting on her nudity.
But the thing that you were supposedly gave a shit about, unless that was just like bargaining negotiations for Daily Wire, she's actually made a stance about it, so yeah. Yeah,
no, she's contributed way more. And look at how they hate women, though. I mean, Candace no amount of little Bo Peep outfits that she puts on are going to make people forget that you're a woman, Candace. So maybe what
is that?
It's always something that looks like it's from the Victorian era.
What her contribution has been, other than at the very same time on insisting on her nudity, writing a book and convincing us that men are looking at her, making her a sexual object. Yeah, she actually wrote a book and said that she has been objectified her entire life.
Can I just say,
sexually.
just real quick, it's about taking ownership over that objectification. I mean, it's not hypocrisy to be like sort of look sexual and also object to the patriarchal sexualization of the female body. I mean, just,
Wrote a book and said that she has been objectified her entire life sexually. Poor Emily Ratajkowski. So anyways, I don't know where she was going the other evening, but I do want to show you this photo of her, a night on the town in New York City. It looks like her assistant is descending out of a black car with her, and this is what Emily Ratajkowski decided to wear. Now, if you're listening to this podcast and you don't see it, it is literally a black bra and underwear, and a sheer top on top of it, completely sheer. She's completely naked. She's also wearing even a transparent heel. So I will ask the question in case you think I'm being unfair. Where is she going? Where is she going that you would say that this is an appropriate outfit to wear? I want you to actually get creative here. I played this game.
Yeah, like a fashion party in New York, in Manhattan.
Yeah, and the photographer took a photo of it, and when you're wearing sheer like that and there's flash photography, sometimes it looks a little bit different than it would in person. And if she decided to wear that in person, it doesn't necessarily matter, because the difference is, Candace, is that she's spoken about being sexualized as like a young girl against her will. Yeah. Regardless of what she does, and
with her own agency.
A lot of girls, even when they were like, I remember, you get through puberty, and then you just kind of feel this sense of danger around you when older men are there, or men that are older than children, that it's hard to explain, but you feel looked at differently. And like, if you're at a party and there's drinking, you feel like maybe men are looking at you a little weirder then too. And it's just like this undertone of violence that Candace Owens is trying to completely dispel. And like, when you're a gorgeous woman like Emily Ratajkowski too, like, I imagine she feels that quite acutely. So what she chooses to dress in is her reclaiming that and it being on her terms. So
And
that's
of course,
quite clear.
There's no principle actually here either. Candace Owens, when she's not busy slut shaming Emily Ratajkowski, she's cheerleading Kanye West, who has all sorts of insane photos with like Kim Kardashian lookalikes with their ass out. And it's like, where's he going with her?
Oh, well, I actually know way too much about this. There are deep concerns that woman that he's with, he's basically abusing her because she's not like, you know, he got banned from doing that sexual act in front of her mother on that boat.
Seems a bit weird.
In Italy, and that
Candace Owens not covering that for some reason.
Yeah.
Where are they going? It's also this. Even the question of the video. What are you implying? What's the sinister implication of where you think she's going? Where there's paparazzi everywhere? Is that she's not in danger for wearing that?
Yeah.
Like she's with her assistant and she's wearing what she wants to wear because she's a beautiful supermodel.
Yeah.
Just really quickly, can I to your point about the hating women thing? Can we just play the 5 seconds of how she starts this particular clip just for you guys to get an idea?
I want to see what the cold open is. I mean, this is the hook for the audience, plus obviously the thumbnail that I'd imagine includes that image.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay.
Women are nasty now. Something I've noticed, I want to just say this right at the top of 2024, we have become the perverts. In fact, what's even more ironic is that as we point the finger and pretend that men are the perverts, Me Too error, time's up, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. It is so clearly evident everywhere that you look in society.
You know, Candace is right, because there was no rape back in the eras when women were covering up basically all of their body with clothes. I mean, there was no
concerns over consent in the 1800s.
Never. I mean, rape is a 20th century phenomenon. Right. I'm not sure if our audience is aware of that.
Of course, that photo of Ratajkowski getting out of her limo is on the thumbnail. So
you're so dirty for clicking on this. This is what she's so wrong. Degrade her for making you feel that way.
2.3 million views. So dining on Emily Ratajkowski's body is Candace Owens, and not talking about Palestine or Israel. So yeah, good back.
Maybe she's right that women are the new perverts.
Let's get back to she talked about Kristen Stewart, of course. She's talking about Rachel Dolezal's OnlyFans. I guess maybe there is I did speak too soon. There is a Jewish and Muslim friends post, so I will be looking at that for next week. So we'll be looking at where she's landed on Israel-Palestine.